That's making me mad, bro. Let me put this down. I'm just gonna pull this up. I'm just gonna pull this up. I'm gonna watch this, bro. I just gotta see for myself. I'm gonna watch this. I just gotta see. I'm gonna watch this. Just watch and see.
Guaranteed to get
All
things
right.
done.
Man,
The mission will be accomplished.
in the middle of a match, bro. Jeez Louise. Come on. Let me get up here and close this real quick. Hold on.
Guaranteed to get things done.
I can't do basic stuff. Now T Money do got some snacks. T Money got some snacks. T Money definitely got some snacks, baby. Do y'all got some snacks? Cause T Money got some snacks. All right, let's get in there. Let's get in there, baby. I'm gonna do this one thing. My bad. Hold on. Put that right there, like that. Put that right there, like that. And that way I can see everything that's going on. Okay. Oh, that was Timmy. It's a vehicle up there. I hear the Timmy. I hear him. Of course, the tank is right there. Of course, it's a tank. See, do we get some res? No, we don't, because they drove a tank in there. Okay. That's not the worst thing ever. We can't just give up the objective, though. Gotta hear Timmy. Of course, I get discovered as soon as I'm standing right there. Wow, 99. The guy don't die. There we go. Medic was coming, but I just didn't have time. But we're getting ready to lose, so there we go. We got it back. Come on, let me in here. Timmy died. Is that what we got to do? We got to get over here, get these Timmys out of here on the right hand side. I just saw a bunch of them. Man, that's It's so trash that he survived all of that. It was all of those guys right there. That's what I'm saying. The medic class never dies, brother. The medic class can live forever because they get infinite heals. Once again, SMG is just incredibly overpowered. Got right, shield boy just standing there. I didn't even know what weapon that was. That guy that was just standing there with that, I never even seen that before. What was that? Let him keep running. That's fine. We needed to go backwards anyway. I wonder if those kills count. Like when you kill somebody and it's time for you to fall back, do they count? Of course. So this one should be over pretty quick. They don't seem to be interested in doing anything about that tank. They don't seem to be interested in doing anything about vehicles at all. Like it's not enough people that's gonna do something about it. So they just gonna pretty much just run us over. He driving back here to the spawn now to just run us over as we coming out of the spawn. And then they got somebody on the gun too, so until they do something about that, we're gonna continue to have these problems. I think I may just wait a little bit. If I die again, I'm gonna just chill for a little bit. Try to knock some of these boys. And then I'm stuck on single fire. Okay. Yeah, so instead of me just running out there, I think I'm gonna just go to the objective and just chill out. He shot at the vehicle. See if we can make it up here. See if we can make the most of our life right here. Stuck. I'm stuck. Of course. That makes perfect sense. Whew. Yeah, so this one should be over relatively quickly. This one might be maybe 15, 20 minutes. Let's look at that. And once again, somebody on the gun. Thought that was my teammate. So I don't know. They may hopefully what they do is hopefully they add some some different skins for the different factions because the light is not necessarily enough. How is that? How is that possible? Did you just see that? And then this guy's just laying down right there. Oh my lord, brother! This guy, he jumped. He was bulletproof. I guess as long as you jump and you don't take damage. Is he just gonna sit in there? Yeah, like I said, this one gonna be over pretty quick because we aren't competitive at all. We're not doing anything to them to disturb them. We're not doing anything at all to get them, you know, discouraged from moving up. They got 350 soldiers too, so yeah, this one should end pretty quickly. We will not do very much in this match. He has no idea this guy's over here. Yeah, nobody has any intention on doing anything about these vehicles, so that's gonna be kind of tough to deal with. But we're gonna thug it out. Oh my god, man. These SMGs are just invincible, bro. They just are invincible, man. There's nothing you could do with somebody that has an SMG. Just random smoke, you know? Look at that. Of course. All right. Long as you jump it, bro. Some told me not to play this tonight, but I'm gonna play it anyway, bro. Come on, man. Oh my God. Like they just are invincible sometimes. It just moves them out of the way. Like they could just dodge a bullet. Look at him. Spamming that SMG, boy. They just come running out. But whatever. Yeah, this one over. How did they not see that? How is that guy still alive? Let's keep going. And we get it back. If enough people hang out over here, we could probably get it back. But it's just like they not interested in getting in there at all. They don't want nothing to do with it. I get shot by another Timmy, brother. And just survive. See what I'm saying? The medic class is really the strongest class in the game. The medic class can't die. And that part is a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. That part is a little awkward to have a class in the game that can't die. Woo-hoo. Woo-hoo. Caught a good little flank right there, baby. Now, why is this always off? This should not be off. Leave it on. Golly. Should not be off. Even though it really don't need to be on because I'm streaming, still should not be off. It just turns itself on and off. And I don't understand that. I don't understand why. It just seems like at times certain programs just out of control. Leave it on. And we got the objective back. Lagging right there. How am I getting shot through the fire like that? Ah. He was standing outside the gate. That's how I died, y'all. Them Timmys are up to no good. You already know that, baby. Hold on. Timmy's tweaking. Yeah, boy. What's up with you, brother? You good? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, baby. Appreciate you for stopping by and pulling up, man. I appreciate everybody that's hanging out, you know? He got saved by the smoke and then it boosted the wrong way. Yeah, man. What's how you been though? Everything cool with you? How was the day today? Well, I mean, we doing all right. We got 12 kills with this new AKM. I'm still kind of getting used to it. It is really good though. It is really good. Just as a whole, it's good. There's definitely a guy over here. I wonder if he died right there, but here we go again. Invincible SMG. I had a feeling he was gonna shoot back. I don't know why he did, but I had a feeling he would. Yeah, see, the AKM is really good. AKM is very good. He had to do all of that. It took him all of that to get that kill right there. But yeah, everything is going good tonight, man. I've I like to be on stream. Not much finishing leftover Wingstop. Hey, you know what, man? Some Wingstop right now would be a hitter, brother. That would really set the mood right, you know? The Wingstop would be absolutely wonderful right now. Okay, we got to get in here, man. We got to get in here, brother. We can't just let this foolishness go on. You can't just stand it. You can't just let them sit in here. Yeah, boy. What what do you usually order from Wingstop? I usually get the Louisiana rub. Here, let me put this link right here. I usually the bot is supposed to put it, and you guys don't have to do anything with this link, but that is gonna be in there, and then also this for anybody who hasn't seen it already. So I do want to make sure that those two links make it in there, so that anybody that's pulling up, anybody that's hanging out, you know, has the opportunity to get their hands on the controller layout if you're not playing M&K or if you don't plan on trying to learn. But yeah, I usually order either the it's like some sort of barbecue that they have that's kind of spicy, and then the Louisiana rub, Cajun buffalo, lemon pepper, and garlic palm. Yeah, garlic palm is legit. That's a good choice. The garlic palm is always good. I've never had a garlic palm from a Wingstop that I didn't enjoy. Now I will say that I have had garlic parm from Buffalo Wild Wings that I did not enjoy. I will say that. Is there a wing stop nearby you, or is it like me where you have to go kind of far to get one? I got to go pretty far to get a good one. Got to go like maybe like 20 minutes away from home to get a good one. Okay, let's see what we can do here. See if we get that up there. Where's the Timmy at? Uh, need to get the Louisiana rub and hot honey as dip. Yeah, yeah. You know what? I didn't know that you could get the hot honey as dip. Somebody actually put me onto that, and then I tried it one time. I was like, man, you people are just so smart. Just like all of the little Chipotle hacks or whatever. I would mess around with the Chipotle hacks, bro. And the Chipotle hacks is where it's at, man. You really get your money's worth with the Chipotle hacks. Okay, well I mean they still haven't. Okay, I kind of had a feeling the vehicle. Whoa, 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 whoa! Look at the floating bags right here. Whoa, baby, what is this, baby? Okay, I'm about to say, y'all better fix that. Get that up out of here. Let me see if I could do something about this vehicle. Oh, okay, they got it. It's that same guy. He's been really bold all night long. Is that my teammate shooting at somebody? I don't know who that is shooting right here. Can't really tell. Let me see if I can find them. I know they all up there. Cause canes don't got seasoning. Yeah. Yeah, the canes is just I think what's good about what carries canes is the Texas toast and the sauce. Everything else is definitely make it homeable. That the sauce that they give you, and that's even make it homeable. Nothing about canes really jumps out at you, but it is nice when you're hungry and you're in the mood for some chicken and it's a Cane's nearby. That's what I will say. But if you put a Cane's and a Wingstop next to each other, it's no debate. We 100% are going to Wingstop. There's no reason for us to go to Cane's if it's a Wingstop nearby. I would wait. I would wait the extra time to get to the Wingstop before I accept the Cane's. Somebody over here. Wow, they just started showing up. So that mean, yeah, Cane's is not like you know what I mean? There's nothing special about Cane's. I guess I just feel like if you could buy some Texas toast, slap a little butter on there, grab you some nice chicken tenders. See, I would season them up, but Cane's does not. Season them up, get them nice and crispy, man. Then you can make that at home. Timmy's right here. Ooh, that was nasty. Oh, he beat that guy down. Where's this Timmy at? Oh, they got him. Oh, there you go. I'm about to say he over here somewhere. I can't let him res that guy. I gotta make them uncomfortable over there. He chasing him down with the shield. Get out of here, Timmy. Oh, so they got the beacon back there. I remember having to go far 15, 20 years ago for Wingstop. Before they're everywhere, yeah. Man, it was 50 minutes away. Yeah. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely, bro. For sure. Yeah, it was always worth it. I would say that I never regret it going to hit up that good old wing stop, baby. And that used to be like a thing, we would go and sometimes you get the tenders at Wingstop, but you always got to get the wings, just like a regular good old fashioned wing. And then Buffalo Wild Wings came out and was trying to do that, like, okay, well, you could get us everywhere sort of thing. And then what Buffalo Wild Wings used to be, kind of like around my neighborhood, used to be almost like a club scene. Like people would go to Buffalo Wild Wings very late at night, like one, sometimes 2 in the morning, and just like keep them open. So they would be trying to close at 2, but it would be like 50, 60 people in there, and they would all be wanting to drink and kick it. And so it kind of turned into like a club thing almost. No, no. You ain't about to sit back here. Woo. I thought my teammate was a Timmy. I was finna, boy. But yeah, I just go far for sports games. Yeah, yeah, the sports bar thing is kind of like a thing in Chicago. Like how some cities are like known for clubs or whatever. Well, in Chicago, we do have like some popular clubs, but the sports bars is where the number one is where the best talent is, right? Like you see me, and it's like the best talent from all walks of life, not just like the local ones that you used to seeing. And then on top of that, that's where the best food was late, with the exception of like the little greasy spoon, little side of the road restaurants. And then also it used to be where you could go after the club and hang out. So it would be like if it was a game or something, like a Bulls game would let out, you would go, grab something to eat wherever, grab some pizza from like Giordano's or something, go home, change, and then end up at the sports bar. And now it's like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, but the sports bar is still open and it's still cracking. Because the club scene is something different in Chicago. The club scene tries to be like very exclusive, like with with like dress codes and weird stuff like that, but not the sports bars. The sports bars was the best music, the best food late night, where the drinking was still going on, and the top tier talent was. You know what I'm saying? And now it's a little bit different, I guess. Out of here, baby. But yeah, the sports bars used to be where it was at, man. Yeah, B Dubs, yep. B Dubs used to be like the hangout spot. It was a B Dubs around my neighborhood that was kind of like a little bit southwest, right? And it was in between like all of the popular schools. You know what I'm saying? So like, if there was like a girl that you knew about that didn't go to your school, she was more than likely gonna be there that night. You know what I'm saying? And that was your chance right there. You would get up there, and that was your chance right there at whatever the little lounge was or whatever the sports bar was. That was your chance because she was definitely gonna be there. She was definitely gonna be lit. Woohoo! Get them Timmys out of there, baby. Oh my god. Yeah, that's how it used to be back in the day, bro. It used to be like, where were the girls at that you knew about that was like really hot that you want to talk to? And then it used to be a thing where like if they didn't go to your school, you couldn't find them until they started, until we started hanging out at the sports bars after the games and stuff. Then when we got older, that same thing sort of continued. Now we could drink though. You see what I'm saying? So it was like got even easier. Yeah, so it got even easier, bro. So even though what I will say is that kicking it in Chicago as an adult is a lot different than kicking it when we were like, in college or whatever. Like when we were in college or whatever, you kind of knew where everything was. But now as an adult, like you had access to more stuff. Like they might feel like you passed the 3-0 mark there. Hey, look. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you a short story about the panoramic, and I'm not gonna get too colorful, bro. But during the pandemic, it just was in abundance, right? Because couldn't nobody go outside. Could nobody go and get outside and just mingle amongst the people. So all of that whole thing about like you know like being shy and all of that went out of the window. All y'all had to do was just find each other online somewhere, right? So, dog, when I say I think at one point, like it was, I didn't have any issues during the panoramic. I'll tell you that. The panoramic hit different, baby. That was a time right there where it was just like if you was trying to get something accomplished, that was the time to get it accomplished. And it didn't matter who it was. If it was one that you had your eye on for a minute and you didn't think you had a chance, oh, you had a chance during the pandemic. You had a chance during the Ponderosa, baby. That's when it was going down. It was lit during the Panamera. You hear me? It was lit then. Got all of them jerks. Look at that. Hold that, Timmy. Hold that belt. And I'm clipping that. Hold that belt, Timmy. Yeah, the panoramic was different. I had fun during the pandemic. Yeah. Yeah. I did go out, but I went out towards the tail end. So I was doing the bulk of my damage during the tail end. Like at the beginning I really wasn't, hanging out too tough. But at the end, for sure, like you know what I'm saying, when it started to ease up a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I know some people who had kids during that time. I know some people that are parents now during that time because of that. Am I gonna die? I'm not dead. Okay. Boy, I thought I was about to die, baby. But yeah, I know some people who definitely became parents during that time. Oh, we lost. We choked. People be mingling in 7. Yeah. The most randomest places, bro. You know what used to be funny? What it would be the gas station for us. So you would catch somebody outside getting gas, right? And then, you know, like that was the thing. Like that was the time for you to do whatever you was gonna do. So you would jump down at the gas station, you know, get the information, whatever, right? And then later that night, it was like, okay, now we on the phone. Let's see what the plans are or whatever. And the plan never, like obviously the plan is not to go anywhere. So the plan is like, okay, let's come over, let's cook. You know what I'm saying? Let's turn something, let's watch something or just party at the house. It would be people DJing on like TikTok and like Instagram and YouTube. So it would be like a DJ on YouTube. They would turn the DJ on. And then it would be like people in the crib and like having a party like it was a club. But it just was at the house though. And that to me, that probably was something that we'll never experience again, man. Yeah, so me personally, I hate that it went down the way that it did, and it was so traumatic as it was. But the fact that people still found a way to get together like that, yeah, and that's what I was saying too. I was like, man, I wish I was a little bit heavier on TikTok back then because what I was doing back then was that I was on Instagram a lot, and so I didn't realize that was it was still a good place to get your mission accomplished or whatever. Like, don't get me wrong. And then, like, obviously, like all of the little apps or whatever was also a good place to get your mission accomplished. But where you really was gonna do some damage at, where you really was gonna do some work at, was on that TikTok, boy. And I didn't realize that I missed that at the very end. I'm like, dang, I wish I would have been, a little more, about that business at that time. You feel me? But heck yeah, man, we had a ball. We had a blast, man. We had a blast, baby. Yep, and that's exactly what we would do. We would watch. Yeah, people did blow up during the panoramic. We was watching streams back then. We was like, watching a lot of DJs play from their own cribs and stuff. Yeah, I didn't realize it either, brother. Listen, it's just recently, like I said, because I had a plan. Like I had something that I wanted to do, and this was long before. now, right? And so that's why I keep talking about it anytime I get on stream. I always tell people like, yo, if you got a plan, stick with the plan because all you got to do is keep moving towards it and it eventually work out. And so back then I had the plan, but I didn't have the time and I really didn't know how to do it. So I kind of didn't have the means to execute on the plan by default, right? So it wasn't until after the panoramic where I realized, like, okay, if I'm gonna do this, I got to get serious. And so, ever since then, I mean, now we far removed from the panoramic, but that was when I first came up with the idea. But if I would have known how big it could be back then, oh brother, I would have, boy. Oh brother, I wish it would have dawned on me then, cause like, yeah, it is hard. It is definitely hard without knowing, baby. But it's all good, and we here now. We here now to share information with each other, which is a wonderful thing, man, because that's one thing that did carry over from the Panamera, that people are a lot more willing to share information and resources than they were back then, man. Yeah, it takes time to accept the whole streaming thing. Yep. I think that what a lot of people will find is that, you know, aside from just being good at streaming in general, yep, yep, exactly. So you see what I'm saying? That was something that carried over from the panoramic, like Verdansk, for example. Like so many people met and became cool and became homies off of Verdansk. You know what I'm saying? And so, like now, here it is again. We got Delta Force, but now we have the added benefit of being able to connect to one another in a lot of different ways. You know what I'm saying? People that live close can get together and have a LAN party now. Now it used to be something that was like a thing back when I first started gaming. I didn't realize that that's how people would hang out. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that people would get together and play Halo for hours at somebody's crib. You know what I'm saying? I always thought that Xbox Live was kind of like the beginning of like the online gaming thing or whatever, but no, it had been going on. And so now streaming is kind of like the new, like, sort of, I guess, like renaissance thing or whatever, which is a beautiful thing, and I want that to continue. I want you guys to continue to do your thing. Like if you want to stream, if you want to get your shit together, then I will help you because I know what that's like. I know what that's like to want to do something, but then kind of have your own like limiting beliefs kind of strap you to the sideline a little bit. I definitely know what that's like. Yeah. Yeah, those LAN parties used to be something else, bro, because all it took was like, you know what I'm saying, for that one person you were wanting to like hang out with, or you know what I'm saying, like all she had to do was be there, baby, and that was what you needed. You just needed something away from like the normal circumstances. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they had people used to have people used to have a heavy duty bag, like a duffel bag, with the whole setup in it, the controllers, the connections, the modem. You know what I'm saying? Like the little router or whatever. People used to have a whole setup that they would ride around in, and people would be carrying like small TVs, so it would be like I don't know, maybe this is like before flat screen, so people would have like a small 20-inch TV and just riding around with it in the car, like on the way to a LAN party or something. So that was how it used to be getting gave up back then, man. I never recruited this person, I guess. Even though I don't really plan on using this operator, I guess I might as well. I unlocked everybody else, so. But yeah, man, that's how it used to be back in the day, bro. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I did too. I got rid of all of mine. I got rid of all of mine, all the big back TVs. I got rid of them all. Yeah, that's what I had. I had a huge one though, bro. I had a big one, like a big like 60-inch big back. That was like a floor unit. You know what I'm saying? Like it was designed to just be on the floor and be like a piece of furniture that was also a TV. When I say that TV was the heaviest TV, brother. I'm a pretty strong dude. You know what I'm saying? Like I play a lot of sports. I work out pretty frequently. So anytime I would have to move that TV, I would be like, bruh, I gotta call somebody, bro. Because I would try to move it myself and I would just be like, man, just like dreading moving it. But eventually we got rid of the big backs and now we on yeah, okay, yeah. I remember the name of the brand. It was like Hitachi or something like that. It was a Japanese brand for sure. And boy, that motherfucker was big. Boy, it was big. It was really, really big. It was really, really heavy. I think that TV might have been like easily like knocking on like 250 pounds or something like that. Yeah, bro. It used to be big. But I'm so glad that we graduated from like the big back era of television. That was something that I don't want to go back to. Or I don't even know, bro. This is when we first had like not the what was the step after the tube TV? I think that was when we first started doing like LEDs or whatever or something like that. Whatever that era was, where we still had big backs, but it was kind of like that liquid screen looking thing. And that was when it was. And boy, that boy used to be so heavy. So okay, so one thing, chat. One thing we established, yeah, LCD, yep. There you go. Or yeah, plasma too, yep. So chat. One thing we established is that the AKM is good. We did establish that. We did also establish that this particular build of the AKM is really, really good. Um, I did get that from like the weekend supply thing or whatever. So if y'all want to check that out and run that, I would encourage you to do so. I'm going to run another match with it because I had fun. I enjoyed it towards the end. It started doing some work once the Timmy started bunching up. Let's see who was on. Okay. But yeah, man, that was the time, bro. You had to be there. We used to be playing Smash Brothers on the TV and then playing Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom. Just going crazy all night. You have some buddies pull up to the crib. You know what I'm saying? Bring some company, bring some party favors. You know what I mean? And that was what it was. And then like during the panoramic, that same thing kind of happened all over again. But then we had like more opportunities for us to do stuff together online. You know what I'm saying? So people, yeah, my buddy found one to play Capcom. Yep, yep. But now it's funny because now they are coming out with all of the really good Capcom fighting games all in one collection now, which I think is just incredibly valuable, man. Because those retro games, the reason why they didn't blow up like how they should have is because they were like landlocked. Like for example, like Marvel vs. Capcom 2, that's like arguably one of the greatest fighting games of all time. There was a brief point in time when it was on Dreamcast and then it got landlocked and nobody could get it. Right. Yeah. 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 And you couldn't buy it anywhere. Yeah, right. And exactly. Then the arcades went away. So there was a period of time where it's like no arcades, there's no way to play this game. And then when you go on like eBay or something, somebody's charging like $300 for a copy of the game. Not to mention when you get it, if you do get a copy of the game, it's landlocked. So now you have to modify your Dreamcast or you have to modify your PlayStation to play the Japanese titles. You see what I'm saying? And so that right there is kind of like what I consider to be like the dead period of gaming, where so many retro games were so good, but they were landlocked. We couldn't play them like that, you know. And now that we have like emulators and like modders and stuff like that, people are kind of having mixed feelings about that. But I think that's one of the most beautiful things about the internet, like the fact that you can mod a fighting game and not be cheating. I think that's amazing. Or like the fact that they have emulators where you can play like all of the classic fighting games or just any classic games in general, and you don't have to do anything but just download the emulator. That's fantastic, brother. That was what we needed back then. We needed that back then, you know. I think that's amazing about gaming these days. Let me gatekeep a Timmy right here. Somebody gonna be brave and jump right here, I think. I'm gonna just shoot that. I'm gonna just shoot that in the door over there. But yeah, bro, it used to be lit back then. Yeah, like for the games. Yeah, yeah. What that is true. There was a period in time where once it was gone, that was it, buddy. You wasn't getting back on there. Or if you did, you had to have something. You had to have like a special, like I said, special piece of equipment, a special emulator or something to run it. But not anymore. Nowadays, if you want to play a game, and especially if you want to mod a game, it's all right there. All right, I'm shooting it in there. I'm not worried about that. Get out of here, Timmy. Oh, I almost got another one. I'm gonna do this. Hey, let me see if I can knock some Timmys right there. He came back and chowed. He almost died. But that's okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, it was a time for sure, brother. It was a time in like the gaming era where there was some really good games out and nobody had a way to get their hands on them. And that part sucked the most, you know? But nowadays we don't even have that limitation at all, man. It's just all the good games. You can play them if you want to play them. You can get your hands on them if you want to get your hands on them. And that to me is great. And I don't want people to miss out on it like I did, bro. Because there was a point in time where I missed out on some shit, for sure. And that sucked, you know? So that's kind of like, here, damn Timmy. How did he get back here? Where's the respawn beacon at? There's gonna be another one running through here. Man, I miss out on nothing. Not being more assertive. Yeah. Yeah. Because the panoramic was really where you was gonna get it done at, bro. Because we were all kind of in the same situation, you know, where everybody wanted to, everybody was looking for the good time, the good vibes, you know? And so sometimes you miss out on that. And so sometimes you do miss out on that if you if you end up in the same spot with somebody and you don't just jump out there and introduce yourself. And so back then, like before the panoramic, oh, you professional, they're both shot. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like during the panoramic, if you did catch them outside, that was like the prime opportunity because otherwise, what would they be doing? They would be like dressing up and going out in like a group of girls or whatever, which is already like not necessarily the easiest thing in the world to deal with, especially if you don't have like a group of guys with you, But back then, during the panoramic, that really wasn't a thing. You might have catch maybe one or two of them together, but they were never really in those packs like that, which I know a lot of guys struggle with, I know a lot of guys hate to see a pack of girls coming because then you have to kind of talk to all of them at one time if it's just you know? But during the panoramic, it wasn't like that at all, baby. It was like, man, if you caught a girl out there and you was really like had your eye on her or whatever, you could definitely get it done. Because she was trying to get it done too. She was definitely trying to get the deal done. I was some things I don't understand about how they could see you, but you can't see them. Like, look at this little gap right here. And now I know it's somebody standing right here, but nobody can shoot him. See what I'm saying? And every time he peeks, he just peeks right back. In a rare time, which yeah. Yeah, I think it was a time where that was kind of like more commonplace than people were willing to talk about. It's always been the case though. It's always been like, because I don't know if you have sisters or siblings or like maybe female cousins or whatever, but I have like all females in my family, right? And that's all they ever talk about is just us. They always talk about That's all they ever want to talk about is guys, you know? And once I realized that women were like, you know, as ridiculous about men as men are about women or whatever, it kind of made more sense, you know? Where's this Timmy at? Because it just took me so long to figure that out. It took me a really long time to figure out that, like, you know how sometimes you might be like, man, you know, it'd be nice to have a girlfriend. Well, like there are tons of women, plenty of women, brother, like way more than you could ever imagine, that are like, you know, desperate for a boyfriend, just desperate. But they do this weird thing where they make up a guy, like they make up a guy that doesn't really exist. Like they make up a guy that's like a 7 foot tall millionaire that like has 10 houses and 20 cars, but also has time to like do everything that you would want a boyfriend to do. You know what I mean? Like they create a guy that doesn't really exist. And so that, you know, that's what kind of keeps them in that feedback loop of like, okay, I want a boyfriend, but the guy that I imagined, the imaginary man that I made in my mind doesn't exist. So you see what I'm saying? So you see what I'm saying? It kind of works against them in that way. Like a lot of them are, I'm not gonna say delusional, but just like not fully understanding how human beings work. That okay, yeah, I could be all of those things, but I also have to not have much time to be a boyfriend. You know, I could definitely be rich, or you know, I could definitely be like a, you know, somebody that's successful in business or whatever it is that I'm doing, but then I don't have time to like be a boyfriend or raise a family or, you know, do any of that other stuff that you imagine. So I think what happens is that you get to a spot with them. Dating apps kind of made the mindset crazy. Yeah, yeah, for sure. They definitely did make people a little bit more willing to be delusional versus actually being delulu. They definitely made people a lot more willing to accept the delusion. You know, this guy's just over here, he's just having fun. Yeah, but that is true. That is definitely true, man. I think that I guess the dating apps are kind of like a good thing, but then also a bad thing. You know, the dating apps for me, they put things in perspective. You know, it showed me the amount of people that had not yet connected who were like desperately searching for some sort of connection, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like really, really like putting themselves out there. But then also it kind of opened my eyes to the fact that as just as human beings, male or female, a lot of times we accept what we think we deserve versus knowing that we could do better. You know what I mean? So you might be a guy that's like, you know, it's been a minute for you, and you might accept, you know, the 5 out of 10. You know, you might accept that. You might be okay with the 5 out of 10. But the truth is that you deserve a 10 out of 10. You know, and you could bag a 10 out of 10. You most definitely can. But you will accept that because you believe that you deserve that. Yeah, like sometimes people just need to slow down on someone. You already kind of like, yeah, work on it. That's true. Yeah, you need to spend a little bit more time getting to know them and getting familiar with them and finding out what they're really about versus just being like, oh my God, I got to have this thing, or trying to keep up with somebody else who has a thing that you like envy or wish you had, you know? Because there are certainly some people out there that are in really great relationships with really great people, and it kind of sets the precedent for you like, okay, well, I want that too, but like at what cost? Like how do you get that? Look at this guy. He just don't want to run out of ammo and get sniped. That's so weird. But anyway, if we keep this up, then we win this match. So that's good. But yeah, bro, I would say, I guess if it were me and I had it to do all over again, I would most certainly shoot a lot higher, bro. I would be shooting all 3 pointers, bro. I would not be taking no layups. I would not be, you know, I would shoot all 3 pointers, baby. Because guess what? You only need one of them to go in. And then if one goes in, then the one that does go in gets to see how great of a person you really are. You know what I'm saying? And then those two things kind of meet in the middle, right? So it's like she has this imaginary person and you're like very, very close to what that imaginary person is. Yeah, exactly. Hail Mary, bro. That you are very, very close in a lot of different ways to that imaginary person. And then she is somebody who you could kind of like kind of learn to like, or you could see why she is the way that she is. You see what I'm saying? And like what's unique and special about her makes sense to you and your sensibilities. You see what I'm saying? Whereas if you vibrate in lower, you know that what value can she really add for you? Yeah, yeah, it's like feeling like Bronny in the NBA, we in the big leagues during the pandemic. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. It's like an isolated situation. It's only us. You see what I'm saying? And the idea is for us to do as best as we possibly can in this little vacuum, because all of the other stuff that's going on the outside is really not going to fully satisfy you. You see what I'm saying? Like you may go out and bag like six, seven, eight, nine, 10 of them, but how many out of that six, seven, eight, nine, 10 do you actually want to keep? And that to me is kind of where things started to change, like as far as my mind is concerned, and not just in that particular area, but just like in life in general. I would much rather have one really awesome thing. I would much rather have the one car that I really want to drive. Like I would much rather have that Skyline GTR than have like, you know, a couple of Hyundai Sonatas. Or like you see what I'm saying? And the chick I met at work. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Probably, probably very hot, but not the greatest person. You know what I mean? And that kind of sucks. It kind of sucks to have a girl that's really hot, but is a terrible person. Whereas if you had a girl that was like pretty hot, but also a great person, then that's pretty awesome. Then that's really what you want. And you got to believe that. Paid for my meal, took me to a museum. Yeah. So that's kind of what we're looking for. Sounds like but told me that the vibe. Yeah, she wasn't hot, but she's really cute and sweet. True. Yeah, I think sometimes we gotta what what I think we gotta do as men sometimes is kind of like what they do to us. Like how sometimes maybe a guy doesn't have everything all together, and maybe a girl or two gives him a chance, and then he kind of thinks that that's okay. Like he kind of thinks it's okay to be not his highest, truest, best self. She's on the app bagging a lot of dudes. I'm like, you're a sweet person, yeah. I see where her issue is, yeah. That is true. You do find that out about them too, like really quickly. Like just about who makes some sense and who sounds kind of like a crazy person. And they don't realize that they sound like a crazy person. Almost killed myself on my own thing. Yeah, of course. Mm-hmm. But yeah, bro, I guess, like I said, if I had it to do all over again, that would be my advice. I would just encourage more guys to, to shoot your very best shot, not just shoot a shot. I didn't need to didn't need to hear that. Hold on, let's see. He wants to have kids. I'm like, yo, I didn't need to hear that. I didn't know her like that. Yeah, yeah. And then like I said, a lot of weird things happen, but you find out that like you know, the connections that you have to offer people just off of being a good human being though. You know, just off of being a good person, a good reasonable human being. Those types of connections are what people have been just like dying for, brother. And so then it's like, okay, you know, like I could pour myself into you, but I would like for somebody to do the same for me. Got to work on putting myself out there again for sure. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, baby.
The enemy is more than halfway depleted. Keep guarding the sector.
Yeah, man. That's what I would do. I would pick the best one that I could find, or, you know, the one that was most reasonable and fit my sensibilities the best, and just shoot that shot and just be a great person, because that's not the problem. The issue is not that you are not a great person, bro. You're a fantastic dude, but it's just is that sometimes we get caught up in the clutter. We get caught up in the 6 out of 10 and the 5 out of 10, and the 5 out of 10 people, you know, whether they be hot or not, they really don't deserve a 10 out of 10 dude. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm not gonna say they don't deserve. They just haven't made it to the point where that relationship makes sense. You know, where are the Timmys at? Oh, over here.
Enemy has taken objective Charlie 2.
I don't see any Timmys. Don't come back over here, Tim. Oh my God. Yeah, man, for sure, bro. Yeah, do that. Do that, man. I would, bro. If I were you, bro, I would most definitely. I would number one. I would be taking more shots. I would be shooting more shots, but I would most definitely be shooting the shots from half court. I would be, I would be chucking them boys up from from the parking lot, because if that thing go in there, baby, if
Secure
that thing go in, oh yeah. If you hit, and all you got to do is hit one time, that's it.
our last position. Secure it with all you
Because
have.
that's really how it's supposed to be. I mean, I get, you know, wanting to have your fun or whatever. Like, especially if you're young, and you should do that. You should have your fun, but you should also get very serious and very intentional about what it is you're looking for, and try to make that happen. Yeah, because it's gonna serve you a lot better to have landed on someone that you feel really good about versus someone who you just like, whatever, you know. It's gonna make you feel a lot better to have landed on somebody that you feel confident
Enemy has
about, you
taken
know.
objective Charlie 1. Keep alert.
Byron boost, baby, get up there.
Attention, objective Charlie 1 is now under enemy
Oh yeah,
control.
baby, we going in there,
Opportunity to take it back.
getting in there, baby. Huh. Yeah, we getting in there, baby.
Nearly depleted. Continue to attack
Where
and
you at, Timmy?
secure this sector.
I knew he was under that desk. Just shoot it when the vibes are there. Yeah, for sure. And you know, a lot of it starts with just a simple conversation. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't think I got a chance to meet you yet. You know, I really like your shoes. I like that outfit. You put that together. My name is, you know what I'm saying? Just a compliment, a general compliment, and introduce yourself and hold the hand out, baby. And that's usually what get it done. You don't have to say anything, you know what I mean? You don't have to do nothing crazy. Just got to be a person. Be a nice person, bro. And a lot of times that works out. Cause they think they finna stand back there in that smoke like that. And we not allowing that.
Enemy has taken objective Charlie
Get out of that corner, Timmy. Damn, Timmy. So, stand in that corner like that, baby. Right, look, he running now. Out of there, Timmy. Oh, we lost objective too. Well, they don't need my help over here. Yep, just shoot it when the vibes are there. Yep, exactly. You feel like you got a solid chance? Chances are you do, bro. Chances are you do, bro. I would strongly encourage that. Because like I said before, it's going to serve you. But I can't believe I survived that, by the way. Like I said, it's going to serve you better in the end. The shield got kind of annoying, but funny to engage. Yeah, because he can only fight one person at a time. You know what I'm saying? He can't shield boy more than one person at a time. So if it's two people right there, shield boy automatically dead. Look at this Timmy right here. That's one thing I do like about fighting the shield boy. Like if one person shoots at him and he turns towards that person, the other person could just kill him. And that situation happens far too often where it's like two people shooting at one person. That happens almost all the time. Woohoo! T-Money pulling that belt out. Oh man. T-Money pulling that belt out, baby. But yeah. But yeah, brother. I mean, it's nothing wrong with. Yeah, true. I mean, you wrote that, but you wrote that, and I was thinking that, but that was poetic in its own regard, my brother. That's quote worthy right there, brother, because that's true. You know, either it work or it don't, and it's nothing wrong with that. People are so afraid of like, you know, their feelings or whatever, or something being inconvenient for their feelings, but it really shouldn't be. You shouldn't really be motivated by that. You know, shouldn't be motivated by that at all. Hey, best squad. I got carried to the best squad right there, baby. I contributed nothing, but I was on that best squad, though. You hear me, Moose man? How I'm so confused. I think I might have finished a couple of matches, like in the top two or three, a handful of times. But generally speaking, what feels the best and is the most fun for me is a match where I end up somewhere either in the middle or in the lower third of the scoreboard. That's where I have the most fun at. I have the most fun when I end up in the middle of the scoreboard or towards the bottom. I don't know why that is, it just is. And so we're just talking about pure fun, just having fun playing this game, then my objective is to end up in the middle or the lower part of the scoreboard. Now, if I don't want to have fun, then I will more than likely end up at the top of the scoreboard. That's when I don't. That's when I'm avoiding the fun. I'm dodging the fun, baby. Ducking the fun. You hear me? Okay, so we got a mandel brick. What should we do with it? What do you do with the mandel bricks, bro? I need to know. I need to know what to do with the mandel brick, baby, because I got one and I don't know what to do with it. I really don't. Mm. Solid idea. Solid plan. Yeah. Yeah, I think you can certainly sell it, but I know that the option is available. Oh, you say you don't play ops? Yeah, I don't play operations ever. Yeah, so I know that you can sell it, and I have listed a couple of mandel bricks, but I have never successfully sold a mandel brick. I feel like the market just as soon as you post one, the market just moves, and so it's almost better to just, like you said, like just open it. But hold on, give me 1 second here. I'm gonna be right back. All right. Yeah, so I think the plan here, I think the plan here is to open these, and ultimately, since we have so many Mandelbrick keys now, I think the plan is to keep opening these until we get this, and then try to sell it. This one in particular, try to sell this one so that we could get the M4 one, because like obviously, right? And you do you know what I'm saying? Everybody has their own personal opinion. The M4 is so much better than this. This is nice. I'm not gonna lie. You know, with the little video game in the middle, all of that is cool. But the M4 one is significantly better than this, brother. That's just my personal opinion. That's just what I think. That's what T Money thinks. The M4 is significantly better than this one. So let's see what we get here. Oh wait, oh wait, no, no, oh no, oh no. I kind of wanted to open it for the M4, but I don't know if you can. Obviously green, snake skin. Oh, this I have 20 of these. Skip, don't care. And then it's like what you have to do to get a mandel brick is also kind of ridiculous, because you have to play operations number one, which is like not that lit in my personal opinion. And then when you do, then you have to survive with a mandel brick. Like, come on, bro. And how many times you gonna do that? You gonna survive with 75 mandel brick? Like, no. You will deploy 375 times before you escape with one mandel brick. Like, look at all this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Now, what's in the A tier? Higher A tier appearance guarantee. So what would be in the A tier? Let's go to the market and see what would be considered. Or does it work like that? Do they just have appearances and they assign? Because like there aren't tiers here. There's only different types of weapons. So you could exchange all of your blueprints and still get the most middest of them all, but only have that be a higher quality. Does that make sense? That doesn't make much sense to me though, brother. Like, why would I want to do that? Looking in, obviously the market is top loaded. So the likelihood of you getting some of these that are really good is very low. See, like, look at this. This one is pretty nice. But can we buy this? Let's just buy it. No, we can't buy that. I never even used this weapon. Is this weapon good? You know what? I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna try it out. How do you get that weapon? Oh, you gotta change to the engineer. Okay. And the engineer runs this. Modify. Loadout. Is there a loadout for this gun? Oh, hang on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Never used it. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I never used the ASH. Is it any good? Is it any good? Upgrade. Do I have any of these things? I do. Let's use all of those. And let's see what we can get accomplished here. Yeah, I'm gonna try it out, brother. I'm gonna build one real quick just with the stuff that I got. And maybe it'll be good. I don't know. Control. Why is the control so low? Holy. That's pretty bad. Hold on, it gotta be something to this. Level 41. Ember. High gunshot suppression. Oh, is that it? Is that how that works? Oh, you know what this is? Do you remember from I was gonna say been running G3 bipod and toggling my breath? Yeah. You did say that. You did mention that. And we should probably try that. You know what? Let's try that out on TikTok tonight. But do you know what this gun is, brother? Do you remember Modern Warfare 2019, the Odin? That's what this is. That's what this is. It's like that level of just like overpowered. You know what I mean? Like really really good at tapping Timmys, but not anything else. I don't think. Well, it's only one way to find out, baby. Let's get in the range and build one. Let's get in the range and build one. Let's see. Yeah, that's absolutely insane. That's ridiculous. The only way this probably works is up close. Look at hold on. Let me. Now let's take a look at this. Okay. Yeah, that's insanity, brother. How do you get this thing to work? See, you don't get any of this. So what about this back here? Oh, what level am I now? 28. And I would need level what for that stock? 29. Okay, so the next level makes this weapon viable. Okay, all right. The next few levels makes this gun usable. Oh, okay. I see the path forward now. I see it now. Short barrel. Okay, I do see the path forward. Okay, so now let's try this. I was like, wait a minute, bro. How is this usable? I mean, honestly, you kind of just better off just running around like this. And maybe you tap a Timmy, maybe you don't. But I could see how somebody would use it. I could see how you get there. Yeah, yeah. I do see the path forward with this thing. Okay, so that's what we'll do then. Let's let's shorten up like right there. And then let's take that off and we will put that on the right side. And we'll go and Yeah, because there's really no other way around that. Okay. Yeah. All right. So this will be what we'll do is we'll make this our last one, and then and then we get ready to hop on later on tonight. Let's run around with this boy. See if we can get anything accomplished. Charm. Don't need it. Care about it. Get supplies. Claim all. Field exchange. Some of this stuff. Smug mermaid. Players. But yeah. So we're gonna check it out. See what this do.
Havoc has been stockpiling military equipment and stolen resources in this private. Reinforcements are here. Advance and secure the objective. Allied troops launching an assault on objective Alpha.
Oh wow. I should have used the rocket launcher there. So I gotta learn how to use this guy. Okay. So you lock on like that. You aim it at something. You lock it on, and then you let it fly. I got it. I'm stuck under the tank. I got stuck under the tank, you guys. I got trapped. I was trying to run away from the tank, and it kept backing up. I couldn't get away from it.
We've neutralized objective Alpha.
Of course, I get shot just randomly. God dang it. Come on, man. Oh gosh.
Forces are well prepared. Push forward.
Okay, let me get up there. Try to get this vehicle out of here. Like the vehicle already knows where you are. I'm gonna try. Of course, getting shot at by like a million people. Oh my God! Come on, man. Like, let me. Dang, that's so aggravating, bro. So annoying.
Allied troops
It's like as soon as you move,
Alpha.
45 people staring at you. How am I getting sniped? Oh my God, these guys are incredible. I can't even move. Jesus. Come on, man. Just let me go this way, bro. Because they're not going to stop shooting at me specifically, bro.
Objective Alpha cleared.
Better have killed that dude. Yeah, hit a little, you know what I'm saying? A little something. 'Cause that's too much. That's really annoying, bro.
Skynet satellites are coming down. Watch out for debris and proceed with caution. Keep neutralizing all enemy forces.
Come on, bro. You ain't that good, man.
Allied troops launching an assault on objective Bravo 1. Allied troops launching an assault on objective Bravo 1.
Ugh, man. Just annoying.
Objective Bravo 1 clear. Stay frosty. Objective Bravo 1 is ours.
Let me go hit the ammo real quick, get a grenade. Timmy's sitting up here, brother. He's just sitting up here gatekeeping us like this. It's kind of annoying to have to deal with that, you know? It's kind of annoying. Where you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like nobody can shoot at them. That's really aggravating.
Objective Bravo 2 clear. Stay frosty. Intel indicates that satellite debris has severely damaged the spire and facilities surrounding it. Take this opportunity to destroy it. Neutralize all enemy forces.
Now, is it that you can't? Because I don't see how I wasn't shooting him right there. It's probably, I mean, I probably should have just bled out because now you gotta. Look at this Timmy right here. Poor little Timmy. Sorry, Timmy.
Attack. Keep them out.
Oh wait, we gotta go on this thing. Brother, man, jeez, Christ. All of those guys right there, and as soon as I get right into the spot where I can get that rocket off, somebody just jumps out, bro. It's really aggravating. It's really annoying. Look at all them Timmy standing right there, bro. There we go. That's what I said. I think I see the path forward now. Cause I was wondering, I was like, how, like, what is the way? That's also the way. How is he behind that guy? He doesn't realize that he's behind him. Y'all be seeing what I'm talking about, man. It's just, you know,
We have taken objective Charlie 1.
just Timmy activities, brother. Of course, this guy. And that's not even where I wanted to spawn at, to be honest. I wanted to spawn on the other objective,
The enemy is attacking
right,
objective
where these guys are.
of our troops remain. Continue to push. Objective Charlie 1 is under attack.
You can't see where that goes. I have no idea what that does. I'm not entirely sure how useful that is either.
The enemy is attacking objective Charlie 1. Allied troops launching an assault on objective Charlie 2.
Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know. It got to be a better way than that. Because I don't see how they just
Objective Charlie 1.
are just allowing the tank to just run rampant. Tank is just unstoppable. And then when I get out there and I try to stop the tank, everybody just runs away. Get out of here, Timmy. You don't see me over here being salty, Timmy. I was trying to be salty. And then you try to interrupt my salt. Watch out, baby. Watch out, baby. There we go. Let T-Money get it, baby. Don't make it easy for the Timmys. Let T-Money get it, baby. And let me chuck one more. Huh. Timmy's over there. You gotta get him. Look at the Timmy up there. Can't let that Timmy get comfortable over there, baby. You gotta push up. You gotta get closer to them Timmys. And do something. Somebody gotta move up. Oh, we got a vehicle. He over there running them over. Can I get the res? You know, sometimes you gotta throw it. There you go. No, Timmy. Yeah, so I think I understand that what this gun is all about. I think it is probably good, but I don't know. I gotta. You know, you can never really. How do? How does he even know to just come and stand right there, bro? So that right there was weird. Cause how does he even know that? But I think I understand the point in this weapon. It's a really high powered weapon, and it has some good uses. But there we go. I think this gun has some good uses, but we just got to figure out the use case for this thing. Because it just doesn't seem like it's usable until later on. Until you get to about level 40 or something like that. Wherever you get that stock at, and wherever you get the muzzle. The muzzle that we were looking at, that's where it's useful at. And all you really have to deal with as far as like enemies in front of you is this. Like right there, like look, they just chilling, waiting on us to come out. Look at that. I can't even do nothing, bro. He just is alive. Over there, about 25 people done ran past that boy. But I tell you what, they resin though. He's still over there. Now it's a sniper over there. Thank you, man. It's like I'm trying to do what my little role is, but I can't even do it. Because for whatever, I don't know, maybe I don't have the right cheats on. I don't have the appropriate cheats on. It's a Timmy up here, though. Look at these Timmys right here. And now, you see what I'm saying? So why would you be laying right there like that, Timmy? I just don't understand the Timmy. I don't. Look at the Timmy just running. Get out of here, Timmy. Hold that belt. So I guess that's how you. I guess that's what makes that gun good. Like up close, it's really really good. But it has to be a way to make it a little bit more viable, like further out. Cause like that right there, like I should be able to deal with him from that far out. And right now I can't. Where's the Timmy at? Oh, they back here hiding. They back here hiding, bro. Why would they be hiding back there and we getting ready to cap? me see what my score is. Okay, so we got 1,000 points to go. There we go. I'm about to say Timmy runs away and then dies. See, like that? Like, I can't deal with that because I can't do anything about that. And I should be able to.
This is their last stand. Take the sector. Requesting artillery barrage. Provide coordinates to guide missiles to the spire. We need to take it down. We've lost half our reinforcements. Speed up the
They don't see this Timmy up here? How can he run faster? How can he shimmy faster than Bullet? I don't like, even with me shooting directly in front of myself, he gotta cross the path of bullets that's coming out of a gun. And he somehow can survive that. Put it right here like I want it.
Roger that. Artillery barrage incoming.
Look at that. And I'll get beamed by an SMG, bro. Incredible. Get them Timmies up out of there. They can't just stand there like that.
One objective left. You're almost there.
Just look at him. He's just having fun. They move back. Let's go get the objective. Look at Tim. See, yeah, like that. I should be able to deal with that. I should be able to turn on them and like if I had like AKM or something like that. But they not realizing that they coming from this left side. So like all of our artillery barrages and all of that stuff should be coming from the left side. And we should be pushing up the right side to cap, which what looks like is about to happen. Let's see if all these Timmies up here die. Of course. Of course he still is alive. Somehow. These guys standing out of bounds are still alive. Right, thank you. Like get out of there with that. It's crazy. Oh, excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. Ooh, let's see. Let's check it out. See who was on.
But that kind of lets you know.
Here we go, baby. There we go, baby. That's what we needed. Got some good news right there. Man, well, I'm gonna just pick them all. How do we do this? Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Anyway, guys, sorry about that. I just was doing some research. I just was doing a little market research there. That's all. And I just wanted to make sure that I understood what was going on. But anyway, guys, so I feel like I already did this, but thank you to everybody who tuned in, hung out, chatted. I'm gonna get to this. I'm gonna put this down because that don't necessarily deserve or require my attention right now. I love you all from the bottom of my heart, man. I really do, man. I mean that, and I'm so thankful that we get to spend this time together as always. We had a little hiccup earlier. The stream paused for a second, and I apologize for that. That's not anybody's fault but my own, and I want to make sure that I take full responsibility for that. Um, Beyond that, we did discover some good things. Let's see what this stock is about. Did we get it? Okay. So now we can actually control this weapon, I believe. Okay. So we got some good things cooking here. Now, what we're gonna do from here is that we're gonna continue to work on this weapon and try to make it like usable, you know, and see what we could kind of come up with here. Upgrade to unlock. I already have that. Titan compensator. I don't have that. Upgrade to unlock. How would I get that? I got to get to level 40. Okay, and I'm out of tokens. So I need 3 more levels. Let's go back. And let's look at the loadout. And I need this barrel. When do I get that barrel? So I get that barrel at 34. And then I get that at 40. Okay, so once I get to level 40 with this weapon, I think this becomes usable. I think it becomes usable at level 40. So let's see if we got anything that we could open up that'll get us. Let's claim that. Get one of those. Let's switch over to the other game mode. God, I hate doing that. Like, why do I have to switch to the other game mode to get stuff that I should have?
Leave the technical problems to me.
Let's go. See if any of this has anything that we need in it. As far as tokens are concerned. No. Armament vouchers. Yeah, we could use that. We could use those to see what we get. Um, SR 25, best gun in the game. Easily in the top. One of the very strong weapons in this game. Not sure what any of this is. Okay. So we have an XP token. And these are Warfare XP cards that we don't even. So let's get away from this mode. Because it's not even fun. I'm pretty sure it's fun for some of y'all, but not for T-Money not having fun with that baby. All right. So we did get the barrel now. So we do have the Annihilator. So we'll slap that on. Okay. So now we starting to make some sense here. We like at a reasonable amount of control here. And stability. Cause like, what was that nonsense? Let's check this out before we go. And then let's just see what we could do. Okay. Yeah, see, that makes a lot more sense. Still are a little wild there. But you know what? If you start aiming down, start off aiming down, you're more than likely gonna get it done. Let's check it out in single fire. You probably could get something done with this. I think that's what it was intended to be. I think it was intended to be like a very like a rapid fire sort of deal. Let's see what a 6x. I think that's probably what it was intended to be, guys. Okay. So still not great, but so the good thing is that the return is not that bad. So you jump up and you seem to return pretty quick. So maybe we may get some use out of this as a let's see this Titan suppressor. We may get some good use out of this. But you know, we'll see. Like I said, thank you for everybody who pulled up, man. I love you guys. I got some surprises in store for you that we're working on, man. We're gonna continue to build this thing and continue to grow and continue to you know, make it do what it do, baby. Remember the conversation that we had earlier today. That gap is supposed to be there, okay? You're supposed to be, you know, you're supposed to be grinding, man. You're supposed to be out there doing what it is that you do to get closer to this. The gap that we talked about, baby. You're supposed to be getting up in that gap. You hear me? You're supposed to be investing the time initially, okay, to see your taste level increase, meaning that you expose yourself to more things, you learn more of what is possible, okay? And as you continue to develop more skills to get closer to what you believe is possible for you, that's what creates that gap. But if you never invest the initial time and you never invest the initial exposure, it never creates the gap. And since there is no gap, there is no credibility at the end of the road. You understand what I'm saying? You access zero awesomeness for the time that you invested if you do not first get in the gap. You understand what I'm saying? So get in that gap, baby. Just get in there. And don't be scared. It's the T Money in the gap. All the homies in the gap. Get in there, baby. Get in there. You hear me? And it's all gonna work out. I promise you it will. It's all gonna work out. You just gotta you just gotta try it out. Just try it out. Get in there. But I love you. I love you and I always will. See, money ain't never not gonna love you, baby. Whether you in the gap or not. See, money gonna love you. You hear me? And that's that on that. Now, beyond that, what I will say is this. If you are currently in the gap and you feeling like it's no way out, that's not true either. Because look at the top of the graph. Ultimately, once you acquire enough skills, the taste starts to level out, meaning that your skill level and taste level are what people are looking at. You are a trendsetter now. You are the pacemaker now. You understand? That means that you decide what the new hotness is. You feel me? You decide all of that, baby. And that happens because you spend some time in that gap. So get on in that gap, baby. And when as soon as you make it in there, we're gonna be waiting on you with open arms. Cause like I said, we ready. We need you. The barracks is we got a nice spot for you right there in the barracks, baby. Pull on up, join the squadron, baby. We ready for you to come on in the room, okay? We've been waiting on you to come in the room the whole time. My bad. I'm sorry for moving that around. I was trying to move the picture around. But anyway, I'm gonna talk to y'all tomorrow. I'm about to switch over to TikTok, see what Iguanas and them doing. And I'll check y'all out next time, baby. We gonna do some Street Fighter School, okay? I'm sorry. It's just a lot of Delta Force stuff going on right now. Black Hawk Down just came out, everybody hype. And we gotta get some of that stuff out of the way. But once it's done, once it's over, we getting back on business. We're not gonna wait till Elena comes out. We're gonna try to at least get far enough in Street Fighter School to where we can either jump out there in the ranked with Elena or jump into casuals with Elena. That's my goal. My goal is to have us ready for casual so that we can play Elena in casual and just learn her game plan on the fly. Feel me? But in the meantime, I want y'all practicing y'all characters, getting ready for City of the Wolves, because we on that. When City of the Wolves come out, we will be playing that extensively, brother. You hear me? And yeah, that's that, baby. I love you. Big old salute. Whew. You feel me? Get out there, put some boots to ass. Try. Okay? You don't know what you could do until you try. You gotta try. You feel me? Just try it out. Just try it out, baby. And everything else gonna work out, man. It's all gonna fall into place, but you gotta try first, okay? So promise T Money that you gonna try, man. Other than that, y'all, I love y'all, man. Everybody that's hanging out, if you're here with me right now, man, let's head over to TikTok. Let's go check on Iguanas. Let's check on Tom and Obsidian and all them boys. See what they got going on, man. It's been T Money. I love you. Stop hating all the damn time. Stop hating on everybody. Spread love. Be positive. Give somebody a hug. You feel me? Show love, baby. Stop hating. It helps somebody. You be the change you want to see in the world. Okay, I know we be saying that, but I'm for real. Be the change you want to see in the world, all right? I'm going to holler at y'all next time, man. I love you, man. I'm out.